What's up, guys? This is AcidLite here. So, yeah, we have another Leroy video. I know you guys have been watching a lot of Leroy videos in the past few weeks. But this video is going to be a little different, at least from my experience. I haven't come across a video like this before. I want to make a video on how to nerf Leroy. Now, I think the reason that I haven't come across this type of video is because Leroy is so strong that a lot of people feel like it's a waste of time to probably make this video. I know I heard Mayman say that he's like a boss character, so and he's right. Because as it stands right now, I'm about to nerf the hell out of Leroy. In my own little world of joy, I'm about to nerf the living hell out of Leroy. I'm gonna slap him in his good eye. I'm gonna trip him from his blind eye side and let him fall his butt down the stairs. And when Leroy stands up, Leroy is still going to be top 5. I kid you not. And that says a lot about how strong Leroy is. To be honest with you, Leroy is probably still going to be top 3. He really is. And I think that I know Harada said on Twitter that mid-January to the end of January, he's going to release a patch and he's going to make changes to characters. We all know Leroy is going to get nerfed in that patch, but no matter what they do to Leroy, he's going to stay top 5. He's probably going to be top 5 for the next year. He's just that strong. They will have to completely rebalance this character. And if they do that, then it turns into kind of like, we sold you a lie. You spent your money on something like, and we gave you this character. Now he's a completely different character. And I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to make tweaks here and there. In another 4 or 6 months, they're going to make more tweaks. And another 4 to 6 months, they're going to make more tweaks. So I think Leroy is going to be very, very strong for the next year. And that's just the way it's going to be. We just kind of have to live with that. And, it is what it is. He's a very cool looking character. I haven't really played him that much because he's so strong. It just kind of annoyed me. But I can completely understand why so many people like him. I think he's an amazing character. He has a great design. He looks so fluent when he does his moves. His animations are amazing. I think he's a great character. But anyway, I want to talk about how to nerf Leroy. And I'm really hoping that when Namco does nerf him the first time, it's around this level, because I think he needs to be nerfed at least this much for the first patch, and however they do it afterwards is fine, as long as they continue to nerf him in a constructive way. That's fine. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, and this is probably going to annoy some people, is this combo damage. Leave it. I know this is a nerfing of Leroy video, and you're probably thinking, do you not understand the definition of nerfing? I do, but here's the thing. Again, Leroy is an amazingly cool character, and he's going to bring a lot of people into the Tekken community. I think he's just that cool that people that have no desire to play Tekken are going to probably pick it up or just want to give it a try because of Leroy. And one thing a lot of new Tekken players really like is combo damage. In their brain, on average, not saying every player is like this, when you can do a really cool combo, that's a cool thing. And it is, and it's probably going to give them a facade of the strength of the character. And yes, he is really strong, but the real problems with Leroy isn't so much his combo damage and his wall carry. That's a part of it. It's the moves he has with the insanely great frames to give him easy access to achieving that combo damage. And that's what I'm more concerned about. So I think the combo damage should be left alone. I think the execution of the combo damage should be left alone. I think the wall carry and things like that should be left alone. So I'm not going to even touch that. Same thing with his parry. Leroy's parry is godlike. On paper, I think Jin's parry gets better frames when he hits, but it's much, much harder to do. Leroy's parry is 10 times easier to do than Jin, and he can also parry rage arts, which nobody in the game can do. And to me, that's crazy. That's broken, honestly. But he's a Wing Chun character, and it gives people a really cool feeling to do the parry animation. So I'm not going to touch that either. So right off the bat, his combo damage, his wall carry, and his parries, I'm going to leave alone. All right, so the first thing that I would like to see nerfed about Leroy is, what is this? It's his I-15 frame launcher. It's down for 1+2. And what I want to see nerfed, it isn't the damage or anything like that. It's this right here. That's what I want to see nerfed. I do not like the fact that you block this move. It's minus 18 on block, and I cannot punish him. That to me is annoying as hell. Okay, like the only reason that worked is because I bumped into the wall. I don't like that. And the thing is, Lay's not the only person with that problem. Paul has that problem. I believe I practiced with Paul and I couldn't punish him. And I practiced with Ryu and I couldn't punish him. And there are weird cases where if you time it just right, you might get the punish. But when you're dealing with online, even if in a tournament, I shouldn't have to wait for the precise second after I block and have a 50% chance of getting the punish. No, I should just be able to block it and do my proper block punishment, down forward 2, and launch his ass. Simple as that. So I think they should fix that. You know, a lot of people might not care. I care. This is my video, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. Make it where that move doesn't have so much pushback, please. And if I down forward to it, he floats and I pop his ass in the sky. That's the first nerf. The next nerf, I'm gonna actually switch over to Leroy. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? If they don't nerf that, then I will probably make a video showing all the characters. I might make a video showing all the characters that when you do their I-15 frame launcher or block punisher, it doesn't work on Leroy because it's pushback. All right, so next thing I want to nerf is his down forward 1-1. So just for letting you guys know, Leroy's down forward 1. It's +5 on hit and -1 on block, and has a pretty good range and a low hitbox. That's a great down forward 1. That's a really great down forward 1. And this is kind of the Leroy universe here. Leroy has moves that are really good, and then for whatever reason, Namco decided to pack on another layer of attributes to make them great. And then some moves, they packed on another layer of attributes that makes them broken, when the move was already really good. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get it. But they like him. It is what it is. I mean, like, to me, this character, as cool as he looks, as great as his design is, you don't need to make him super duper over the top strong. Even with this, if this was his only move, if this only had this extension of down forward 1, that would be good in itself. But he has a down forward 1-1, which is +5 and -1 on block, which is my problem I have. And then he has a down forward 1-4. And even though this move is -6 on block, and it puts him in Hermit where he cannot block in Hermit, his parry is a 3-frame activation parry. So if it's 3 or 4 frames, but if somebody blocks his down forward 1-4 and try to do a 10-frame attack, which is pretty much the fastest attack in the game, Leroy can defend with that with his parry. He can basically block, let you block, and then he'll parry. So he can do that. He can sidestep out. Now that's not the best frames for sidestepping, but it's there depending on the move they do. So he can sidestep out. He has the ability to do a tech jump move, so if you go low, he'll crush your low. He has the ability to do a tech crouch move, so if you go high, he'll crush your high. And let's not forget, no, not that. I'm sorry, here we go. Okay, so if he goes into this, he has a built-in low parry that gives him +16 frame advantage, which is basically a combo. So he's fine. This on block is safe. Okay, even though he can't block in his stance, this is safe. So my problem with that is he basically has a mid-mid extension that is safe. So this should not be -1. I don't think this should be -1 even if the mid-mid was not safe, because he has a mid-mid that complements the high anyway. So I would make this -4, -3 to -5. -3 would normally be okay, and I know that 2 frames might not seem a lot to some people, but it really is, especially when he has retarded stuff like this. But his back 1, which is a counter hit, basically mini launcher, and his back 1+2, which is a counter hit launcher, which they're both safe. Well, this has shitty range, but whatever. But so I would say -3 to -5 for his down forward 1-1. I think that's much better. I would prefer it to be -5, just because I just hate Leroy and I don't think he should be able to move or do anything cool. But no, I'm joking. No, seriously. -3, -5 would be pretty good for his down forward 1-1. I think that's fair. The next move I'm gonna talk about that I would like to see nerfed is this down back 3 1+2, which is his hell sweep. So I almost didn't put this move on the list. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that this hell sweep is I-18. Basically, I think it's the fastest hell sweep in the game. So it's not just unseeable; it's the fastest unseeable. I don't care about that, honestly. I care about the fact that this hell sweep is homing and doesn't require a clean hit. Again, Leroy Universe. He doesn't need both. Either make this hell sweep linear or track to one side, or make it require a clean hit. One or the other. It's already dirty, the fact that this hell sweep can hit from, I think it can hit from, what, 2 away? Yeah, this hell sweep can hit from basically 2 away. So that's good range. That's already really good. And then it's a delayable move. It's not delayable where you delay it, but the animation is delayable. So you think that you can attack him sometimes if he whiffs, and you can't. You know, and that's fine. I don't mind the sneakiness of that. That's just practice and labbing. But make it either where it's not homing or it requires clean hit. To me, it shouldn't be both. It really should. The next thing that I would like to nerf about Leroy is this move. I feel like a lot of people are not talking about this move. I don't know why, but this move is crazy. Let's see. So this move hits from about 3 away. Look at that. That was 3.11. Why is that? Oh, Leroy. So, okay, so it hits from 3 away. And it's also, the other annoyance is it's +1 on block. Now, it's I-24, so it's 24 frames startup, which isn't super fast, but it's tech jump. It hits from 3 away, and it's +1 on block. Again, he doesn't need all 3. Do you guys see a pattern here? You hear me keep saying he doesn't need all 3 over and over again? It's annoying. It's just really annoying. Like, this move would be really good if it was just safe. It's a wall bounce move already. It's a good move. It doesn't need to be plus on block. So keep the range. Let the move keep the insane range that it has. Let it keep the tech jump. That's fine. But make it where it's at least -5 to -8 on block. At least -5, because I don't think, because that's it being a wall bounce move, I don't think he should be able to hit that move and effectively move around super easy. I think that would just make it keep it too strong. So at least make this where it's -5 on block, so that it's still safe and he can't immediately sidestep and keep the pressure going. But he has options still, because if this move is -5 on block, he can still parry. So he still has options if you try to immediately attack him. All right, let's see what else. So far we've nerfed 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. Okay, so now we're going to enter the realm of what I call BLF. And what that means is broken Leroy frames. Not original, but 125 million% true. This move here is retarded. And yes, I know we've heard people say it over and over again, but this can no longer be ignored, from the sense of the fact that when I saw this move and when I saw his orbital, it became extremely clear that Namco did this on purpose. Because up until that point, I was like, maybe they were just fiddling around. Maybe they want them to be easy to use. But this is so strong. This is so strong that it's just clear that Namco knew what they were doing, and they did not care if they made Leroy a god among men in Tekken. Because that's basically what he is. Main man is 100% right. He's basically a boss character. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because they like Leroy and they playing him, and it takes away from credibility of how they feel when they're winning. But the honest truth of the matter is, in most cases, when you play a Leroy player, you have to be twice as good as him to beat him. There's even people who aren't that good at Tekken. Leroy's moves synchronizes so well that it doesn't require a lot of thought to be good with. So heaven help you if you're paying a quality Tekken player. You really, unless you're using Leroy, you got your work cut out for you, buddy. But anyway, so this is I-17. Again, it's a move that has really good range. It's not 3 away, but it hits from, as you can see, about 2.7 away, which is still, well, it says 2.7. That's amazingly good. The frames slow down by, I think you show 1 frame. Yeah, so about, we'll say 2.5 away, which is good. That's really good. This is just really good frames. I-17, +6 on hit, counter hit launcher. I don't care about it being +6 on hit. I don't care about it being a counter hit launcher. This is what I care about. I care about the fact that it's I-17 and the move is 0S on block. Basically, it's 0 and forces crouch. That's too much to me. It shouldn't do that. That's just way too much. So you can nerf this move, in my opinion, by adding maybe 4 or 5 frames to it, making it I-22, or making it negative 5s on block so that it forces crouch, but you know, you really can't side step anymore. Or you can find a medium, maybe make it 20 frames startup and negative 4 on block or negative 3 on block or something like that. Even that's much better. But yeah, that needs to be nerfed, and that needs to be one of the first nerfs they make in the patch. I'm going to be pissed off if this patch comes out and his down 1+2 isn't drastically changed, because this is stupid. The next thing is this. You know what I think it is? I think they said Leroy had one eye and he can only see out of one side, so he needs it. Yeah, go to hell. No, he doesn't. This is retarded. This is look at this. Look at this. -3. The fastest orbital in the game and the fastest recovery. And this move is super linear to the right, and it is linear to the left, but if you're really close. But if you are about 1.5 away and he does the move and you try to step left, this move will clip you. So it's not like 100% all linear. You can sidewalk it, but if you try to just step it from this range, it's a good chance it'll clip you. So again, it doesn't have to be the fast. Orbitals are already amazing moves in themselves, so it doesn't have to be the fastest orbital in the game, and or it doesn't have to have the best recovery on block. So I believe that I would leave it I-21. I mean, I guess you can nerf that if you want. I don't care so much about the startup. I care more about the fact that it's -3 on block. I don't think he should be able to effectively sidestep off of a move this good. I mean, it hits grounded in a lot of cases too, which is also stupid dumb. So I would make this move -5, -6. Probably -6 is fair. At least -5. But I would say -5 to -8 is a good nerf. And then the other move that I want to talk about, which is I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I get why they gave him this move. I get it. It's really creative. It adds a touch of Leroy that is unique, and I love the fact they did that. They tried to balance it by making it once a match. Problem is, this move is so good that it's still not balanced. If this move hits, it's a launcher. If you can end a combo with this move for a spike and get spike damage, that's really good, which a lot of cases you end up winning the round. And if this move is blocked, oh my god, what the hell? If this move is blocked, it's +8. And this move tracks you around the globe. I am not joking. This move, the tracking on this move is crazy good. It is crazy good, guys. It just realigns with you, which is what makes it hard to deal with. I mean, yeah, if you're this far on somebody, you can probably hit them before they hit you, but that's not very realistic. Most cases, when you sidewalk, people are you're gonna basically sidestep. You're gonna read the sidestep or sidewalk at the start of the move or a little bit before the move. And with the range of this move, look how far it hits you from. Actually, let's go over that. Let's go over the range. This move hits from about, I want to say, about. No, that's too far. I'm gonna do about right here. So it hits from at least 3 away. At least 3 away. So hard to get the numbers right. We're gonna go about there. Yeah, so it hits from at least 3 away, and that's amazing range. That's amazing range. So a launcher, a move that spikes the ground to give you some guaranteed damage that isn't scaled, and an amazingly good range, and +8 on block, and it tracks you around the universe. Just a super strong move. I could care less that it's once a match. 9 times out of 10, when they go for that move, it's completely in their advantage for them to keep pressure. If they hit you with it, they're probably going to take the round. So even if it's once a match, giving somebody an entire round is pretty much giving them a good chance of giving them an entire match. So that move needs to be nerfed. And I think he should keep it. I think it's a great move. I think it's really cool. But at the very least, it shouldn't be +8. It's such a good move. It should be 0 to -8. I know that's a complete 180, but that's just my humble opinion. This move should be 0 to -8 on block, and it'll still be safe, especially at the range you can do it from. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't play Leroy, guys, so you got to forgive me, the inputs and stuff. And that's all I would nerf. That's all I'm hoping Namco. I mean, I want them to do more than that, but I'm hoping they at least nerf that quality amount of Leroy in the upcoming patch. I know that's not. I know Leroy's still going to be super strong in the end, and some moves that I'm hoping they nerf, they may not nerf. But as long as it's a very powerful move, like this move right here is retarded good. I mean, he has this move, which is a great homing move. This move is plus on block. It's oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Yes, it's a high you can duck, but it's really fast and it's a homing move and it's a mini combo. Whereas some characters you can get a full combo. This move right here is super good. I mean, trying to see where 3.3. So it hits from. I feel like it hits from. This move hits from 3 away too. So that has really good range. It's a fast whiff punisher. He has his down 2-1-4 is a really good panic move. Unlike his down forward 1-4, you can kind of punish him for this, even though it says it's safe, because he doesn't have the frames to basically do a lot of his defensive options from Hermit. So that's not as bad, but it's still all guaranteed on counter hit, and that's really good. So that's a pretty good panic move. His down 2-4 is really good to me. I mean, that's only -11. His side step 4 is very good, especially on counter hit. Is really great. Down back 4 is really good. Again, on counter hit, it's really great. His back 1 is amazing still on counter hit. I mean, his back 1+2. I mean, we could just go all day of Leroy, of the greatness of Leroy. We really could. I mean, seriously. His full forward 1+2 to me is good. His back 1 to 1+2 to me is really good, because this move is a good panic move because it tech crouches. Anytime you see the status of a move change the crouching, that means it has crouching properties, evasive properties. So this move right here is really good. It's all guaranteed on counter hit, and of course I'm pretty sure we already know in advance that it wall splats, and super easy Leroy combo life there. So yeah, guys, Leroy is awesome. His down, what is this? Down 3-2. Yeah, this is amazing. It's basically how ranks down 3-4. This is a great move. And if the low hits, the high hits. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't block it. You can't duck it. You can't parry it. You just have to deal with it. Low hits, high hits. So even though it's low high, it's a natural combo, so it might as well just be a low, and that's fast. I-16, that's pretty fast. That's really fast, not just pretty for a low. Now the range isn't great, but he has many options to work with. So Leroy's complete, and he definitely needs to be nerfed. These are my thoughts on how to nerf him. And even after I nerfed him, as I said, I showed you a lot of strong moves that I wasn't even touching. So hopefully, Namco does a good job with this first patch, because at least I would say 7 of his strongest moves needs to be toned down a bit. So anyway, this is AcidLite. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like or the subscribe button, and I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys some better more content in the future.